Hello, and in today's 5 Minute Friday, I wanted to carry on the Mavic 3 Enterprise series and specifically add on to the video that I put out previously covering how to use pinpoints. And this one's pretty useful for anyone that needs to share a location, but I think it's going to be of particular interest to people performing things like lost pet searches. I know a number of people are using the Mavic 3 Thermal for that, so I'm going to use that as a scenario. So let's assume you were out looking for a lost dog and you found the dog hiding in this bush. Well, as we covered in the previous video, you can mark the location by positioning over the top and pressing the pinpoint button in the top left to create a pinpoint. And if you're in the map view, it's going to pin that to the ground. Now let's just quickly give it a name so that we'll remember what it is. So we'll call this Lost Dog. But how to share that with a client? Let's start by getting in edit mode. And if you don't see the box on the right with the information, then just click the pin to select it. You know which one is selected because it has a box around it. And now you can see that there are coordinates shown in the box, but trying to share coordinates by having someone type those numbers in is fraught with difficulty. So a better way to do this is to click the little share icon. It's the small box with the arrow pointing out. And when you do that, a window opens with a QR code. If the person is with you, you can have them scan that QR code and it will open in Google Maps. But if they're not with you, you can take a picture of the QR code, make sure it's a nice clear picture, and then send it to them via text or email. They can then open that on their phone, use Google Lens to scan the photo and the QR code, and then they can just tap the URL that shows up. The location will open in Google Maps or whatever their default mapping software is, and they can now get directions to that location super easily. It's much faster and more accurate and less frustrating than trying to get them to type in a string of numbers or giving directions over the phone. And that's it. I hope you found that useful. As always, feel free to leave any questions and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.